Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Summoner. Well, while I was working on Jekhar's chain attacks, he hit level 13, so let's go ahead and put points into critical hit. I want to get critical hit up to level 6. Yeah, that's the way to go. And, let's also take a look at his, chain attacks here. He has Axe Spin now, which is axes only. It's an AoE around Jekhar, but you have to have an axe equipped to use it, so I never do. It's okay if you have an axe equipped, because it deals decent damage to everyone around you. Earthshaker requires a blunt elemental weapon, which is what Jekhar currently has. It's an AoE around Jekhar that can knock down the enemy, or knock down any enemy around you. Its hit percentage isn't so good. It doesn't do any damage, by the way. It's okay. It's not great because it doesn't have an amazing hit rate or anything, but yeah, it's one of his better chain attacks, just for the effect alone. Steel Skin causes, or puts the Bless status on him. Overpower puts the Empowerer status on him, so now I can have Empowerer on Jekhar and have Rosalind cast it on Joseph. Or Flece in rare instances, I guess. I've already shown Desperation and Sacrifice. Life Leech is a drain spell, or drain attack. Deal damage, and it drains away some HP. I like that better than Sacrifice, just because I don't like to lose the HP. You could go either way, I suppose. But I'd rather drain the HP than, of course I get into a random encounter, than lose the HP. I'll probably just run from this. It took me like 45 minutes to learn those chain attacks. Let's keep going here. We want to head southeast of Linnell. We're going the right way, right? Yeah. Should be. There it is. There's not quite a road leading to it, but of course, another battle. Okay, I'm back after the game froze again. Yay.
In its golden age, Ikemos had been a prosperous realm, but the glory of the empire came at a terrible price. To Ikemos, the river god, the empire sacrificed its children, drowning them in dark waters swollen with rain, until Armun, the last of the priest kings, wore the ring of stone. Born with the mark of the summoner, Armun made war against the river god. And so the vengeful Ikaemos destroyed Armun's empire, sinking the realm below a vast swamp. To save his people from the eternal torment of the drowned, Armun changed them into stone.
Okay, so we're here in Ikaemos. I will be saving often because this area is extremely unstable. Let's go ahead and cast the Red Minotaur summon. Easily the best summon we have right now. He doesn't have any interesting ability or anything, but well, he's just physically strong. I'm going to maintain at least probably Protect here. Faith is a decent idea when there's Beside Shamans around. Go ahead and, obviously you could silence these guys if you want. Man, he must be really slow with his chain attacks. I can't get any of them. Added blow. Now, one of the things that happens here is the chests will fall through the floor. So, yeah. We want to head left all the way to a dead end. It's a bug in the game. Usually it happens with loot, but here it happens with everything. But fortunately, you can still grab the chest because it's such a low elevation. But you won't be able to see them, which could be problematic. Yeah, he has Burning Hands. Axe Spin is a good chain attack because it hits everyone around him. And he has Trip as well. a level 4 trip. That's not too bad. But what you want to do with Jekhar is use... Oh, that's not overpower. That's not overpower either. There it is. I'll allocate those points later. There we go. Let's get Empowerer going. Go ahead and empower Joseph. Yeah, the Green Basites and the Basite Shamans are the same as they were before, but I'll list them in the Bestiary again. Now, there are, of course, those quests that we want to complete. You don't want to get the Ring of Stone from finishing this area until you've done all the quests that you need to do before advancing the game, because there is a point of no return after completing this area. Which means we will have to backtrack out of here. Which could be annoying, but, well, it's there. By this tree, there should be a... Yeah, there's a Dirk. So, as you can see, you can't even see my cursor. It's supposed to be right by the tree, but it's underneath the ground. Not that I care about another Dirk, but, yeah, it's there. Maybe I could sell it. You could silence the shamans if you want. You could blind the green basites to avoid the poison spell. Not a big deal. Let's go back to the entrance. I think Empower or Overpower lasts a little shorter than casting the actual Empower spell, but that's alright. It's totally worth it. I would only use Earthshaker if you're surrounded by like 3 or 4 enemies. Certainly, there has to be at least 2 to have any real reasonable chance of it working. We want to go to the north this time. Yeah, let's hug the edge of the water. Should be some ruined houses. This is a cool area. Okay, green imps. They are new. They can also poison us, so you might want to blind them to avoid the poison. But anyway, they're vulnerable to pierce attacks, and they have low magic and physical defense, and they drop a ring of health sometimes, so not bad. But because they're vulnerable to pierce attacks, it's a good idea to just run behind them and hit them with backstab. Yeah, you do pretty good damage with that. Now, I always have trouble finding this. I'll silence these guys if I feel like it, but I can kill them so quickly that it's not too necessary, but you know, if I can get to them without them seeing me, no, not a terrible idea. Yeah, once I have Overpower on, I want to use Added Blow and Life Leech combo with Jekhar. Red Minotaur is a little injured there. Fortunately, the enemies are fairly spread out here. Just kind of mash X in these houses and eventually you'll find the chest. Make sure you remove poison immediately. It's just a good idea to have Protect on. Faith I'd only use if there's a Basite Shaman around. Hopefully I can actually find this chest. I really do, like, always have problems finding this chest, and it's annoying. I know it's around here somewhere, and it's actually one of the better chests here. No? Well, I can take out this guy, I guess. Oh, that's good. My timer hasn't been on. That's great. Just noticed that. No? I'll let them fight that guy. Can't walk into the swampy area. Maybe it's over here. By the way, your summon cannot pick up chests, so don't walk around with him. Ah, there it is. The Scutum Shield. This is why I didn't buy a, oh, what the hell's the name of that shield? A Guardian Heater for Joseph. The Scutum Shield has 2 more defense at the cost of 1 less parry, so... And it's lighter, so... Might as well equip it. It looks pretty cool, too. But, anyway, let's, well, let's save, so I don't have to find that again. That's for sure. Ugh. We want to head northwest. Or to the northwest part of this maze area. By the way, even though we're supposed to have a map, yeah, you still have to fill it out, which is stupid. And, of course, I think you need a map to even get into this area. I don't think it'll let you without the map. I don't think it'll even show up on the world map. I forget exactly what happens if you try to come here without the map. Of course, Galleon will tell you where to find the map from the apothecary. You have to buy it. It's like 10 gold, though. So if you can't get in this area, or can't find it, or whatever happens if you don't have the map, go do that. I forget if you have to talk to Galleon for him to actually sell you the map. Probably. There's a bridge coming up. Kind of tricky to get to it, but we'll get to it. This is a cool area, it's just unstable as hell. I've had more game freezes here than any other area in the game. And hopefully I've actually found all the chests here. I don't know. I mean, they're invisible. How would you really know? Gotta go over here, I think. No, that's that tree with the Dirk. I have to go more to the right and loop around. I'm lost. Yeah, it's very easy to get lost here. Maybe I can just go north past this. I don't think so, though. That's where I want to be, but... Oops. Evidently, I went too far. So we'll do this. Go back a little bit. Quite the maze. The rest of the area is less confusing than this first part. Let's see. I could have fought that guy, but nah. There's enough enemies here as is, and I'm going to be respawning them anyway. Since I have to leave this area eventually. Definitely finish Jekhar's chain attacks by the end of this area. If that guy intervenes, I'll silence him. Well, I guess I could silence him anyway. There we go. There we go, we got them. I'm surprised I haven't been poisoned yet. We gotta take out this green imp. Well, we don't have to, but he's in our way. I still have Empower on? Yeah? Guess so. Why don't you, oh. I think Joseph got poisoned, yeah. That's unfortunate. But we'll just remove that right away. And go ahead and cast another Protect. I also like controlling Jekhar because he has the most HP. But we get a healing drought right there. Now let's cross the bridge. Oh, everyone really is stone here. By the way, you'll notice that the cutscene at the very beginning kind of cut off at the end. That wasn't me. That's just how that cutscene is. Yeah, it's really weird that that cutscene just cuts off like that, but whatever. Yeah, if you examine the people, you get different messages. And there's no way to unpetrify them or anything like that. Kind of sad, really. Anyway, south of this platform is going to be an item. I forget exactly. Oh, there it is. Oh, you can actually see that one. That's a healing drought. At least in theory. Oh, well, he's dead already. Well, he would have dropped the tail, but it fell through the floor. Remember this platform. We'll be coming back to it. Let's take out this guy first. Those guys up there are gargoyles. Yeah, they're strong against Slash, Pierce, and Blunt. And they have high physical defense, but low magic defense, so probably a good idea to cast like Meteor Storm on them. But they can drop the Gargoyle Blood. They could also drop the Dragon Boots, so you could have waited for them. But they were not that expensive, so I figured, why not? They can also drop a Thief's Torque and a Ring of Aggression. But anyway, we want to head down here now. I'm going to save. He likes to freeze around here. But yeah, here's one of those gargoyles. I like to just go in with Rosalind and cast Meteor Storm. That'll take him out. Oh, there's another one. Well, I guess Joseph can cast it. There is no magic attack stat in the game. Yeah, you can see the frame rate's really gone to crap here. There's nothing I can do about that, and that's probably why it freezes so much. Too much stuff going on, I guess. I don't know. But it makes it next to impossible to do chain attacks. Well, I'm still managing. Oh, no, not that time. Yeah, I can barely see their animations. But we get a Berserker Ring, which increases blunt weapons by 3. And that's why I did not increase Jekhar's blunt weapons up to 10. There's no need to. You get the ring of the Berserker's Ring in the not too distant future after he joins, so might as well equip that on him. Leave that on him for the rest of the game. At least I think I do. And keep the Ring of Protection on him because I think parry is more useful on him than dodge because he has a counterattack. Yeah, we saw this guy earlier, but we couldn't get to him. Oh, Red Minotaur got too far away from me, I guess. Shadow Ring increases hide and sneak skill. I don't ever use that. It could be useful for one particular area, but I don't think so. Oh, I did not want to use Earthshaker there, but that's okay. I'm not using Backstab here because I don't think Trip works on anything here. I know it doesn't work on the Besights, and it doesn't work on flying enemies. So without Trip, Backstab, not so good. Plus, I don't think Flece's Trip attack is... No, her Trip isn't even maxed out yet, so... No good. Let's see if I can go around that guy. Oh, no, he saw me. I don't want to take out every single enemy. I don't know how long I've been going. There is a quest that we can get and accept, but I think I'm actually going to do some farming, or item farming first. Because there isn't a particular item that I want to farm. Alright, Rosalind. There's 2 gargoyles this time, so I think I'm going to go ahead and cast Dual Meteor Storm. That should take them out. Unfortunately, yeah, it can kind of backfire on you a little bit. Which is not good. What are we doing? I don't know. We're going to fight somebody. Well, I do want to take out the gargoyles, because they can drop gargoyle blood. I forget if they're in the next area. They probably are. Yeah, they are. We need 6 of them. They're not a guaranteed drop, unfortunately. I'll get them eventually. Well, I guess I can complete that quest. It doesn't take very long. Come on, let's go take out this gargoyle. I think there's a few other gargoyles around this area, but I'll just ignore them. They are weak to blunt attacks as well, so... But even with their weakness to blunt, their defense is ridiculously high, so you gotta use magic on those guys. No, they're actually strong against blunt attacks. That's right. I'm looking at the wrong enemy. A lot of enemies that are stone are weak to blunt and immune to... or very strong against everything else. But magic usually bypasses that. Not always, but typically. There's 2 of them, so... Dual Meteor Storm, that's the way to go. I completely forgot to recast, or resummon, but that's alright. Wow, I don't even think I've gotten one, gargoyle blood. Well, that's alright. Ah, there we go. Why it's dropping a vial of its blood, I don't know. Or maybe we're using a vial to pick it up. Oh, we got a Thief's Torque. Yeah, I never used that either. But it could be useful for selling. Oh, Ring of Aggression. Now that actually could be useful. But I'm not going to use it because... well, I usually don't get it. It's a pretty rare drop. So, you may not have it. So, I figure, let's not use that. Okay, so we're here in the palace. You'll have to resummon Red Minotaur, even if you had him summoned before. Let's go ahead and put Regenerate on Flece, because she's getting kind of messed up there. There's a lot of dudes in this first room, so let's cast Protect. And then draw our weapons. Some summons actually do have a holstered weapon animation, but not very many. Maybe a good idea to cast Faith as well, because I just saw that beside Shaman. How does that do for our magic? Oh yeah, 60% with Faith on. There's so many of these guys. Let's go ahead and cast Meteor Storm. It helps if you don't hit Jekhar with it. Yeah, I wouldn't even concern yourself with their healing at this point. You can just deal so much damage. Now you gotta be careful because from these doors the enemies can come rushing out of, even if you can't see them. I don't think Joseph has his darkness spell legitimately yet now. He doesn't. He will on the next level, so then I'll remove his silence chain attack. For stamina attack. I'll probably never use it, but... look at this awesome frame rate. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, guys. Let's head on over here so we can get some dialogue. We got a statue. If you actually reach underneath where that statue is, because you can go below it, on a lower floor, you'll get that dialogue in an area that won't even make sense, which is kind of amusing. Because I guess the game thinks you're close to it when you're really not. But anyway, we want to go in the first of these... oh, I passed them. The first of these left doors. Which I guess is... I thought there was more than one. No, maybe not. No, I guess it's just the one. Well, let's take out this, the site here. Nah, I'm gonna cast Protect. We got some golems coming up. Gray stone golems. They are weak to blunt, but they have high physical defense and low magic defense. Still, our blunt weapons do decent damage to them. Not a terrible idea to cast Meteor Storm. But I'm gonna go save some AP. Oh, we paralyzed him. Cool. I'll leave the Red Minotaur hitting him. Oh, we paralyzed both of them, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Red Minotaur is pretty strong for right now, so... he's a lot better than the Stone Summon as well. Which is another reason why I like getting him first. Okay. Go ahead and talk to this guy. Why are you still here? I forget, is there supposed to be music here? I don't remember. And what happened? Yeah, sounds like an unpleasant man. Oh. Oh, that's even better. Well, she sounds lovely as well. Let's go ahead and quickly complete that quest. We have to go back to the swamp. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear out the gargoyles at the entrance because you don't need to see me fight them again. Come on. Okay, let's keep going here. I'm not going to summon Red Minotaur because we're not going to be here very long. I'll just head back to Minoris off-screen once I get the necklace. It doesn't show up until you get the quest, which is obnoxious. But that's the way it works. Ow. Oh, that was only 14 damage? Really? Yeah, with Faith that would have been like single digits. Yeah, all he has is energy, which... Okay. Oh, that silence thing doesn't last as long as if I actually cast the spell. There will come a point when silence is just no longer useful, because my magic resistance will be so high, even without Faith. In fact, Faith will become useless eventually, too. Yeah, there it is. Remember this part of the area for later. Oh, there is an interesting bug that I should show you. I forget if we can do it now. But anyway, here's Visura's necklace. You can't equip it or anything. It's just a silly necklace quest item. I wonder. I forget if you can do the bug here. If you walk down here, well, for one, there's an invisible wall for some reason. I don't know why. No, we can't do it here. Okay. I'm thinking of something else. Well, I'll meet you back at Minoris. I'll just take out all the enemies back at the beginning again. If an enemy sees you, you won't be able to, enter an area, so you'll have to take out the monsters. Okay, I'm here back at, Minoris here, and, let's talk to him. We found the necklace. We get 1,000 experience. That's really all you get. If you talk to him again, he doesn't say anything interesting, so... Oh well. Anyway, it's a good idea to save now. I've already done that. Because there's an enemy coming up. That can drop something that I care about. Called the Gargon. It's a 3-headed enemy. It's red. It's weak to blunt. It has high physical defense but low magic defense, but blunt weapons are still pretty effective against it. And it can drop the steel gauntlets and the necklace of defense, but what I care about is the steel gauntlets, which is the common drop. That's why I didn't buy them. I want to get 3 of them. I don't know why he's running in a circle, but... Well, there you have it, folks. Let's go get them. Now, I'm going to farm these guys off-screen between this episode and the next. To get those items, I want 3 of them. 1 for Joseph, Jekhar, and Flece. For Flece, they're the best gauntlets in the game.
Success.
And, well, they're worthwhile, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and cast Meteor Storm. I'd edit these fights out, but I mean, I can kill these guys so quickly. I don't know why we're fighting green besides. They're pretty weak. I mean, look at that. Took them out in, what, 20 seconds? Just 1 left now. But yeah, there's 1 Gargon there, and there's another one right here. My second test run, it took me like 10 minutes to get 3 of them. My first test run, it took me, I think, 30 minutes to get them. So, it's pretty reasonable. It's not that difficult to get them. They are a very common drop. Necklace of Defense is actually pretty good. If you get those, I would equip them. But I wouldn't go out of my way. But yeah, you can just save before fighting them. And then if you don't get the drop, just reload. And kill the enemy again and see if you get the drop. And you can just keep doing that over and over and over again until you get the drop, at which point save. And then respawn the enemy. And then, you know, try again. And, you know, save before fighting it. See if it drops the item. If it doesn't, reload. Rinse and repeat until you get 3 of them. But yeah, we get a garnet in this room. There's a sword of maiming. There should be a brazen dagger as well. I'll take a look at that sword of maiming. Oh, there it is. Brazen dagger. That's not a weapon. That's, we need those for that statue upstairs. So there's 4 of them. We have to find them. But that sword of maiming you could use here because I mean, it's Pierce Elemental and it would be effective against those, I think, the green basites. Yeah. Well, where did it go? Oh, it's down here. There it is. We gotta identify it. Yeah, it's basically a better version of the, you know what? Is it two-handed? That would make it slashing elemental. Yeah, it's two-handed, so never mind. Still, if you're using two-handed swords, that's the way to go. I'm not, so I'm not going to use it. I like the War Club better, because I would really like to use a shield. But anyway, to quickly respawn those 2 guys, all you gotta do... Oh yeah, we get that dialogue here. Go ahead and save. You just enter down here, and then we're down here. There are some Gargons over there as well, if you would like to fight those. But I'm just going to head back upstairs. And there you go. We're back up here now. So, yeah, I'm just going to farm the Gargons for 3 steel gauntlets between this episode and the next. And next time, we'll go through the rest of this area. So, this is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.